if you know and understand the power of funnels, but you're just not quite ready to make the commitment yet to jump in and have someone build one for you, check out Phone Sites in the description below. It's only $47 a month. It is a fantastic way to jump in, try it out yourself, and once you understand and see how powerful these things are, reach out, let me know, and we'll talk and really get them rolling for you. Hello, everyone. Welcome back to the New Hampshire Business Show. My name is Chris Pastrana, and today we're here with Silvana Frappier of NS Destinations. How's it going?
Hi, Chris. I'm doing great. Thanks so much for having me today.
Thank you for joining me. So tell me a little bit about your business, a little about your history and all that.
Okay, let's start with my business first.
Yes.
NS, it's a travel consultancy. We are a small travel agency located in Manchester, and we help our clients to create wonderful trips.
Okay.
In a meaningful way.
Okay, cool. So let's get into it. When did you decide to become a travel agent?
We are the new travel agents. We actually call ourselves travel advisors or travel designers. Mm-hmm. And the reason why is because we're more customer focused now. We do get to know our clients, the people that we are working with, a little bit better. What they like, what they don't like, what their needs are, why they traveling, why they choose to go where they choose if they have to. If they not, we try to get them and whoever is traveling with them the best we can to understand and then to create the perfect travel for them. Where this always starts, I believe that if people travel more, half the world's problem would not be here today.
Yeah.
And why is that? That's because once you travel, you get to know people better. You understand other people's culture, how they live, and what they do, what they do. So that way, understanding them better and actually really understanding yourselves better, it helps to create a better living, right? So a long time ago, let me back up a little bit. I'm originally from Brazil, with an Italian father and a German Portuguese mother.
Okay.
So I carry 3 citizenships, and I travel extensively all through my life. My husband, it's from here, born and raised in New Hampshire, and he hadn't traveled much when I met him. We met through college. He came here for college, and I invited him to come with me a certain time, and we decided to take a sabbatical for 6 months, and we travel extensively through my country and some other places. And really, that early immersion to other people's culture opened my eyes and the passion to really see the world, the beautiful places that is out there, just build up. And that's how I come. So I could tell you that I have a passion for travel, but I believe that being passionate about travel is a gift. I believe that what I really have is the desire to share my experiences and to share with other people how to travel well and do it right.
Yeah. It's pretty good. And I gotta say, I love the term travel designer.
Yeah.
It's
I do too.
it has a nice little style to it, It's pretty impressive. So I like that because I've met some travel agents where, they kind of travel a little bit here and there, but it's not really a requirement, right? So, but to really travel yourself and to get out and see the world is one, I agree, I believe is very important as well. So I like that approach. You travel, you get to see places and make recommendations for places you've been. That's kind of cool.
It is, and that's the difference. I find myself to be really a asset for whoever wants to work with me. And that is exactly because I have travel. I have experience a lot of places, in the relationships that you build with your hoteliers, with your tour operators, even with tourism boards, in the relationship that you create with your colleagues and affiliations that you have, is priceless to pass that along to your clients.
Yeah.
So the hotels that we actually offer, that we send our clients to, I either been there myself, inspected, experienced it, know who runs it, or one of my colleagues has. So, it's really a peace of mind when you're sending someone to a place and a connection there, that if something goes wrong along the way, that you are there to care for your clients, and you also have somebody there that you can just call or send an email, and we'll help them too. So.
Yeah. That's pretty good.
It is.
So over the years, what's your favorite place to travel to? Or where has been your favorite place?
Oh, that's a great question. I can say that always my favorite place is the last place I've been for less. Okay. So right now, the last place I have been, it's very southern Italy. And if you picture Italy in the map, it's kind of like a boot. So I've been really into the hill of the boot. And that very southern Italy, places that not many people from U.S. has actually traveled that far, southern Italy, but they are hearing and they're curious. So my husband and I just decided to take a trip there and really travel throughout, inspect it, see our partners that we have there, and just really enjoy the place. It's a beautiful place, and right now that is my favorite places, but I have many favorites.
Yeah, I know what you mean, because I've traveled around Europe quite a bit and into other places when I was in the military, and you really do get, like you said, the last place you were is like the one that kind of sticks out in your head, even though you've been to so many really cool places. And,
right.
Yeah.
It's really hard for me because it's really loving travel, and I'm building a itinerary for the client. I really put myself there.
Yeah.
And every time I send them away, I go like, oh, I wish I went again. It looks so good, all the experiences. So I guess every trip that I design, it is my favorite place to go.
Yeah, that's cool. And then, like you said, you're designing the itinerary. So
yes.
I would be the same way. It'd be like, oh, I want to go on this trip.
I want to go. I want to do this. Oh, this is so cool.
Yeah. It's like, oh, I got to work.
Yeah.
That's too funny.
Yeah.
That's good. So, what was I going to say? So you like to travel, but at what point did it become like what you knew you wanted to do for work?
Okay.
If that makes sense.
It does make sense. And I guess, I think I can tell you forever, always. I remember being a teenager, I just got planning my school trips, my school vacation. And my dad was always like, okay, what are you going to come up next? They were always like afraid what I was going to come up to say when I go, next. And I always been the adventure type, I would say. And so I thought that if I will build a career that will involve travel, I would be happy.
Yeah.
And that's what I've been pursuing all my life. So I work with import and export. I work with businesses where I had to travel to client places and teach them in whatever we were selling to at that time. But it was never really fulfilling to me, because even though I traveled to places, I was working in something different that wasn't travel.
Yeah.
I traveled to those places. So I finally figured it out why I was not happy, even though I was traveling, but I was doing some other things. And I say, oh, because I'm not doing travel 24/7, and that's what I like to do.
Yeah.
I like to discover places. I like to experience the destination when I go to.
Yeah.
And when I talk about that, it doesn't need to be far. It can be near too. It can be a staycation.
Yeah.
I can just go to Boston for a day. And I really wanted to enjoy Boston, go to the North End, have an Italian meal, and, do all that kind of things. So that's when I decided I wanted to work with travel 24/7.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's when I figured it out. I go like, okay, I'm happy now because I'm sleeping, eating, and drinking travel.
Yeah.
When I'm not doing myself, I'm working for the client
Yeah.
on the destination. And that's for me, it's pretty exciting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's really good. Kind of being just like enveloped in what you enjoy and just always doing it.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I guess it's always, but when it really clicks to me, it's been probably about 5 years ago.
Yeah.
And I've been fully doing this for 3.
Okay. Yeah. That's good. Yeah, because you finally hit that point where you're like, I got to do it. I just gotta do
Exactly.
it. Yeah,
Exactly.
It's time.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's really good. So we're going to take a quick break for the sponsors. Everyone, hold on. June 23rd, the New Hampshire Small Business Festival is being held. It's going to be a lot of fun. It's $65 for a table, which is really cheap compared to a lot of places. If you need more info, reach out at 603-560-6233 or check out the link below. Go over, become a vendor. It's going to be a lot of fun. There's going to be a lot of people there, and there's going to be some pretty good food because the food festival is going on at the same time. So check them out. It's going to be a lot of fun, and we're going to have a good day. Okay, there's a lot of things going on this month in the health world. If you check out the Ideal Health link below, you will see that they're actually giving a discount this month for new members. So if you are a woman this month, you will get $75 off. And because it's Men's Health Month, Stephanie's doing a deal for men for $100 off. So June 4th, head over and they're going to have a big get together where they're going to go over the system and see how it benefits and how it can be good for you. So if you want to lose some weight or you think it's about time, take advantage of the discount. Jump in the description below and get started. Are there any places that are really popular right now, kind of that you're seeing a lot of people want to go to?
Yes. Right now, a lot of Greece is back.
Okay.
Yeah, Greece was really hot for a long time, and then people kind of like push Greece aside, and now everybody seems to want to go back to. Portugal is really hot.
Really?
Portugal, definitely. Spain, it's really hot too. The ones that never go away, Italy, France, they never go away. They always hot. But emerging back, it's Greece, Portugal, Spain, and some people are kind of like wanting to venture a little bit further.
Yeah.
So Africa.
Okay.
Africa always been hot, but people wanting now different things in Africa besides that just the usual Africa safari. A lot of people want to, I want to go golf in Africa, which always been there, but not that many inquiries.
Yeah.
That kind of thing.
Cool. So because you had mentioned earlier a little bit that you like almost finding new places that people really haven't been to before.
Right.
And kind of moving into those areas. Where are some places that people haven't been going that are kind of you're starting to specialize in?
Yes. I believe that people haven't experienced South America fully yet.
Okay.
It's a lot of new places there. People like to go to Peru, Machu Picchu, which I've been. It's amazing. It's fabulous. I send clients to. I love it. But then it's other places that people tend to now go either because they haven't heard much or they think it would be too far. For example, Lake Titicaca. And it's just such a unique experience. You have those pre-Incan people living in floating islands that you're not going to see that anywhere in the world. And Brazil has it's huge, and it's so much that you can see, experience. And it seems to me that when people ask, oh, I want to go to Brazil, they always thinking about Rio or Iguazu Falls. But the northern Brazil is just stunning. It's amazing, all the beaches and, the jungle and that experience that you can have. It's incredible. Yeah. So all those places that I like to kind of emerge and then brand it and show to my clients or prospects.
Yeah. I like that. Because it's almost like normal tourist spot and then just kind of go a little bit further outside of that and find something,
venture
different.
A little bit
Yeah.
outside of the box.
Yeah. While keeping people safe and kind of judging that area.
Exactly. I really like to right now it's funny because sometimes I just become obsessed with the place. And it's kind of I do. I mean, this is, and it's kind of like when you stalk a person, I stalk a destination. And I do. And for me now is Jordan.
Okay.
So I'm in love with Jordan, and I decided to become a Jordan specialist just because I was so, like I said, I like to stalk, and when I stalk, I like to learn fully about it. And so I probably will be planning a trip for myself to Jordan anytime soon. And to discover also places that, people have been to Jordan. They have been to all the destinations that you read in the internet or in a magazine or you see in there. But, venture a little bit outside of those areas, but doing that well with somebody that somebody that you feel comfortable and safe with is the key. And that's what I like to do. So
that's pretty cool.
Yes.
Jordan, I don't hear about that one a lot.
See, you don't hear, but you're going to. Jordan is another place that it's becoming a destination pretty required. And a lot of people, when I say that, they ask me, a lot of people are concerned about safety. And I don't blame them because, the world can be tricky a lot of times, I'll say. I wouldn't say unsafe because, exactly. Because I think that dangerous is everywhere. It's even in your home. Your doorsteps. You don't know. You don't know who you're going to open your door to, who is knocking in your door. You don't know. So you can be 100% say, I'm safe if I stay here. But if I always tell people that comes to me and ask, well, is this place safe? And obviously, if I think it's not, I'll say it's not safe for you to go now. This is what's happening. We always follow closer with the U.S. government and see what they are saying, but we always work with locals too, and people that we trust that will be there for myself, for my clients. So it's very important to be aware of your surrounding always. So when I talk about Jordan and my fascination, I get that a lot. But is Jordan safe? Because Syria, it's right, it borders with Jordan. Actually, Jordan, it's very safe because they put a lot of effort into the safety of their country.
Yeah.
And not just for their travelers, their visitors, but for their people.
Yeah.
So safety, it's a really high standard for them.
Yeah.
Obviously, if you're going to venture yourself to places that you don't know by yourself, I wouldn't do that.
Yeah.
Obviously, I wouldn't do that. But just being aware of your surrounding and who you are with is the key.
Yeah. Yeah. And I always, like I said, when I was in the military, like, before you go somewhere, just get brushed up on the culture and things that, we might just be like, oh, whatever, but that could just seriously offend somebody over there. And
Exactly.
just things you want to know, learn a little bit before you travel.
Do. And I always tell my clients when they choose a place they wanted to go, I always ask why they want to go there.
Yeah.
And I always tell them, what do you know about the place you want to go? And a lot of people know a lot. A lot of people, they don't know much because they just hear it, things here and there, or they think it's pretty, they saw a picture. But I always refer to them, go and read about it, learn about the place you're going. It will make you feel better. It will make you feel safer.
Yeah. Yeah.
Absolutely.
Good. Pretty good. Okay, so people that want to reach out with you, maybe schedule a trip, how do they do it?
Yes, they can reach me through my email, which is silvana@nsdestinations.com. They can also call me if they like, 603-300-8053. They can reach me through my website, which is www.nsdestinations.com. And I think that's about it.
Awesome. Well, thank you for joining me today. I had a lot of fun, and I like going over travel stuff because people do need to travel more, but they need to do it safely. So
They do.
Yeah.
Thank you, Chris, for having me. And I think the key here is to educate people that is services like me out there that will not cost people any more than them spending endless time searching through the internet, which these days it's so much information there and so much fake news too. We've been hearing a lot of fake news. It's so much there out there that you don't know what you buy in, it's what you're getting. So working with somebody that can really provide you with a great customer service, from the minute you plant the seed of a place that you want to go all the way through when you come back, you would have somebody, a real person that walks through with you every step the way. And if something goes wrong, you know that you have a name and a number that you can call. We'll pick up that phone and talk to you and solve any issues that you have. To me, that's priceless. It's worry-free, seamless, and the best of all, doesn't cost you anymore.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Cool.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you guys so much for watching. We're going to have a last word from our sponsors, and everyone have a great day. If you need to work on your sales game, in the description below, find the sales link for the Gold Mine training series from Lemoore. They do a fantastic job breaking down how to sell things, how to create a value proposition, overcoming objections, all the things you need to be successful in sales. So check them out. That's it for today, everyone, but it doesn't have to end there. Head over to iTunes, Stitcher, Google Play, or iHeartRadio to get more from New Hampshire's top entrepreneurs.